Cheers, brother.
Oh, let me get my cup real quick.
We starting this morning with some Bloody Marys.
Fucking A, buddy.
The UFC would like to start us at a pay-per-view at 11 a.m.
Yeah, true that. But you know what? I actually enjoyed this.
Really?
I did
Why is
because,
that?
I liked it because it wasn't nighttime, and by the time the end of it is done,
You're all tired?
you're tired and not really tired, but it's fucking nighttime. It's like 10:30.
Yeah.
And then we got to do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's what is it? 2?
Yeah, it's 2. But I feel the opposite. I thought it was too fucking early. I haven't woke up yet. I need a damn Bloody Mary to get my damn day started.
Oh yeah.
And we're talking about UFC 242, Khabib versus Poirier.
Yeah, boy.
And this is the MMA Neighborhood.
What's up?
And I'm Devin.
And I'm Steven.
And welcome back, guys. We had a preview on this one last week.
Sure
and
did.
Thank you guys for the views and the comment, and we appreciate it. And, we're doing a follow up, man. And it was an interesting card. We did have a lot of Russians on this card.
A lot of Russians.
Before
I think it was 4 Russians, 3 Brazilians, 3 Americans.
Yeah, and it was in Abu Dhabi, which is different for the pay per view.
Yeah.
But before we get started with the main card, we have a shout out to say, which is JoJo Calderwood.
Yes. Versus Lee.
Yes.
Yes.
Lee. KGB Lee, I think it's her nickname.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, what a fight! And
This was great.
JoJo looked so good. She was very much mixing it up well with the leg kicks, body, head. She landed 2 fantastic elbows to the left side of Lee.
Yeah,
And
one even
it-
dropping her in the first
Yeah,
round,
dude.
right?
And she looked great. Looked great.
Yeah, this was one of the best performances I've seen in JoJo. She gets hot and cold sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm always rooting for her. She's our girl.
Always.
She's that innocent, silent assassin, man. And she kicked some ass tonight against a high-level competition, too.
Didn't you say Lee was an Invicta champ?
Yeah, she was the Invicta champ coming over. She was actually, before this fight, they're talking about her taking on Valentina Shevchenko next.
Really?
So I think JoJo might have just took that spark, and I believe JoJo after tonight, seeing how well she did against her, I think I wouldn't mind seeing her fighting Valentina.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say JoJo said it best at the end when she was getting interviewed. Maybe one more. And
One
then
more.
I think one more would do her some good for sure.
The thing is with this division, man, it's so not stacked yet. So I wouldn't mind seeing her now.
True.
I mean, really, there's no one in front of her noticeably. If
No.
you look at the rankings right now,
yeah, there's really no one, huh?
There's nothing.
I mean, I guess
nothing.
they
Jessica
give-
so there's nothing.
She just got slept though.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, man. I know it may seem too soon, but I think she deserves it.
I
And
mean,
in this
sure.
in this fight, dude, she checked almost every single leg kick.
Basically, damn near every leg kick Lee threw. She checked them all.
Yeah, came forward the whole fight, threw some nasty elbows.
And she was blocking a lot of her punches. I mean, she did very well defensively. And her offense output was even better.
It was insane, man. And I seen last fight from Valentina with Liz Carmouche was a stinker.
Dude,
It was
Jesus.
just nothing happened, Nothing
Yeah.
happened. So I don't know. I could see JoJo giving her some problems because her forward pressure might, she might get out point her or something. You never know.
Well,
She's definitely aggressive.
you convinced me. Let
Yeah.
JoJo fight Valentina
Let's
next.
fucking
You
see
convinced
it, bro.
me.
Who
Fuck
the fuck
it.
else is there, right?
Right?
We got 2 Muay Thai girls again. What we just witnessed tonight was 2 Muay Thai chicks, and it was badass,
Dude.
man.
Man, JoJo. I'm going for JoJo when that fight happens. I got
I'm so
to.
torn.
I know, but I
so
love
torn.
JoJo.
Okay,
Her
okay.
cute little accents, just like you, so sweet and innocent, but you're a murderer. You know,
Yes,
dude,
man.
I love it.
I love both girls. I can't choose. Can't choose, bro. I
How
really
is it every time you talk about favorite fighters, you go straight into your McGregor impression?
I'm not, this is not McGregor yet. I'll get there later. We will get to McGregor later.
Oh fuck!
Well,
that's
let's
right,
jump
we
into
will.
this main card, baby. UFC 242.
Yup.
The first fight was pretty good. Actually.
It was not bad. We're talking about Tasmanov versus Diego,
Fajita, whatever.
or something like
It's hard to
that.
say his last
There's a
name.
lot of crazy names on this fight card, so apologize in advance because
Yeah.
we're gonna get a lot of these wrong.
We are not the Russian. We don't know how to say the names correctly. But yeah, this fight was great. That first round, man, I thought Tasimov was gonna finish Diego.
Dude, he was nailing him. I liked how he did his leg kicks in the first round. It looked like he stepped with his leading foot and then swung with his back. Man, that I could see the power that in the just the full range of motion that he was going for. Excellent.
Yeah,
Love seeing it.
Land some nasty calf kicks, and dude, he's just throwing power and everything. He landed an uppercut, followed up with a right hand, almost put Diego on one hand for a second.
Dude, yeah, for a very quick second.
Over. I thought it was over, man. Tazimov was landing bombs that first round.
Diego didn't do anything that first round, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, this is over. Yeah. But Dominic Cruz was saying he was on point. He's like, if he can survive the storm, the first round, he can make it through. And I wasn't really believing it till I saw the second and third rounds. Like, holy shit. Tazimov gassed completely after the first round.
Yeah, he was still landing strikes, but all the power was gone behind him. And so basically Diego just took over. He started picking up steam in the second round, really like getting in the rhythm. It was the third round that I was like, holy shit, this dude is killing Tazimov. Like,
he started putting a spanking on him.
Oh my God, it was brutal. Man, yeah, Diego really turned it around. He's on a 5-fight win streak now. Good for him.
Yeah, pretty impressive. I know lightweight is the craziest division right now. It's going to be hard to get up those ranks, but dude looked great.
For sure.
What a comeback, man.
Yeah.
His cardio looked good. He didn't look burnt. After the third round, he still looked fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I liked his coaches were like, tell him jab, jab, cross. He was landing some good right hands. And he just kept the pressure on Tazimov and ended up getting the decision victory.
Yeah, and that's one thing I do want to point out. That's a good, thing that I saw. His coach said what you just said, cross or jab, jab, cross. And what's he do when he gets into the round? Jab, 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 cross. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's landing every single one of them. That's what I like to see in a fighter. Someone that listens to their coach, and especially a fighter having an educated coach and having that perspective, that that eye to tell their fighter. Fucking love seeing a team like that, and it just shows great things.
Not fighting with emotion.
Yeah, dude.
Listening to your corner.
He kept his composure. Fucking excellent.
I wish someone else did later on, but we'll get to that. But yeah, Diego did keep his composure tonight.
Oh yeah.
And he had Tazimov on the back pedal the whole fight, worked his ass, and landed he threw over 200 significant strikes.
Yeah, I think it was 230, I think.
Yeah, crazy volume from this kid, man. And I'd like to see where he goes next. Not sure who he fights, but I'll be keeping my eye out for him.
Yeah, me too. Me too, for sure.
Moving on was God, Jesus. Cringeworthy in this one. Curtis Blades versus Shamil. Don't know the last name, but a big Russian heavyweight.
Yeah.
And it was predictable.
Very predictable. Jesus. This fight really took me out of the whole thing of this. It was so boring. Just, I don't even know what to say to this.
We're already starting the fights early, and then this one would put you back to fucking sleep. Curtis Blades just doing the same damn thing, just wrestle. I guess I can't back this guy up, man.
No, I agree. I mean, it was, I don't know, it was boring as shit. Luckily, Curtis Blades finally got the full amount. Landing some elbows, broke Shamil's nose, and they called it. Thank God. I'm sorry he broke his nose, but but
glad the fight ended.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, man, because it's just, I mean, he got the finish. That's good.
That's
but dude, shocking. We're talking about right off the first 20 seconds he's wrestling 4 takedowns first round.
Yeah.
Nothing's landing, and it's hard to watch this, man.
And he barely does any ground and pound. I'm surprised he was able to get full mount.
Yeah.
And able to do that.
Right.
That's
what blows my mind is he doesn't even have any submission wins, and he's a grappler.
Right.
What the?
When they said that, I was like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
It just shows. I do like his walkout song. I do like the Mortal Kombat song. But then he don't live up to it, man.
No, dog,
he
no.
He just lays and he puts you to sleep. The song woke me up more than his performance, man.
Dude, that's so badass. I love that
shit. Dude, man. Well, that's another win for Curtis Blades.
Yep.
He's always does good in heavyweight, but until he meets Ngannou, and then he gets knocked the fuck out again.
Yeah, but he's probably not going to fight Ngannou next because Ngannou's probably going to fight Stipe.
Stipe. Mm-hmm. What do you think is a good matchup for Curtis Blades? You think
Dude, honestly, what's Dos Santos doing right now?
Dancing with the Stars, I heard, in Brazil.
Dude, I seen a clip of that.
I know you want to see a clip.
Dog. It was atrocious. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Holy shit. Good call out, though. I wouldn't mind seeing the fight, though.
Honestly, there's really no one else.
Yeah, and he's number 3. Curtis Blades number 4. So, I mean,
So I guess wait.
Guess so, man.
I mean, because honestly, what else?
That's it, man.
Unless DC doesn't want to fight no Curtis Blades.
Shit, no.
DC probably retired. I
wonder if he's fought Black Beast. I haven't seen Beast for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Be cool.
I mean, maybe, yeah, that's a good call
Beast
out. Black Beast versus Curtis Blades.
Yeah, bro. Beast can put some hands on that boy.
Yeah, Black Beast is gonna get wrestled. Fuck, though.
He's got a good takedown. He ain't bad.
Oh no.
But DC kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. We'll move on from that. We have another Russian on the next fight. It's a lightweight bout. Is Islam versus Davy Ramos.
Yes.
And this fight was fucking stale for most part.
Like, at least for the first round, it's pretty stale.
Yeah, I'd say the first 2 rounds were pretty
I'd say 1.5 rounds.
We'll go 1.5. I actually want to go all the way to like the last minutes of the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Because it was just a lot of just Islam backing up a lot. Davy Ramos coming forward, but very sloppy.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of bum rushing, throwing bombs, but he's not being technical. And
who, Davy?
Yeah.
Well, Davy, like that one exchange that he got into, he like jumped in the air and threw like a hammer fist down on him. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he did some Hulk shit.
Like, I mean, his arms were fast; they were swinging, but so just incompetent striking, just nothing.
Yeah.
He did land a couple strikes that were like, oh shit, good for you. But other than that, Islam was really getting him with just straight down the barrel jabs, and basically that's it.
Islam had a good counter game, made Davy Ramos very frustrated.
Yeah.
They're both. Davy Ramos was a black belt jiu-jitsu, and Islam's a sambo specialist. So
yeah,
we were thinking maybe a ground battle would have happened, but instead sometimes that shit equals out, and we got a little weird striking match. And then in the last minute, Islam lands this fucking crazy knee though.
Oh yeah, that
and almost I thought Davy Ramos was sleeping.
I thought the same thing
for a second, but he woke right up and just ate more bombs.
Yeah,
and then Islam ended up with a decision, just kind of on top.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, he's
throwing some hands.
He was ground and pounding his ass in.
Yeah, but that last minute, he kind of just cruised it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Landed that great knee, but that was about it. That was like the only thing that happened in that fight, man.
Yeah, it wasn't horribly boring like the Blades fight, but it was all right.
Yeah,
it was definitely all right.
I was still sleeping. This next one though is when I fucking woke up. We're talking about the co-main event of the evening.
What's good?
Yeah, we had a rematch between Edson Barboza and Paul Felder. Now, Steve and I had some mixed views on this one in the last podcast.
Big time, bro.
And some mixed views. Oh. What happened, Steven? What happened?
What happened, Steven? What happened? Fuck you, Devin.
What happened, man?
Bro, Edson Barboza, the first round was coming out quick and hot. Paul Felder is really leaning into that spinning back fist constantly. He threw like 2 of them within like the first like 45 seconds. And they both missed. And I don't like... Honestly, Felder looked like shit in that first round. I'll give him this though, just in overall, a lot better performance than I thought he was going to give by Felder. But Edson Barboza was like getting him in the body a lot. Those kicks of his is just brutal.
Yeah, you can't top that. You can't top that or match it, man. I think that he has the best kicks in the game, for sure.
I think some of the best kicks ever in the game. Yeah, honestly.
Definitely. You think kicks, you think of a kicker... And you pull up Edson Barboza.
Yeah, because I think that term like gets used a lot in UFC. Like, oh, he's the best. He's the best ever. The best ever. When it comes to kicks and stuff like that, Barboza, I think ever has the best kicks.
And he deserves it. Well deserved.
For sure.
And he did do great. But Edson Barboza this was a war, guys. This was a fucking war. This was a fan fight. This thing was amazing, man. From the beginning to the end. Was amazing. Barboza was doing some damage with the body. He cut Paul Felder
pretty quick.
Yeah, there was a headbutt that cut him, but he did bust Felder's nose prior to that.
Yeah, prior to that, he did get him in the nose, but there was an accidental headbutt. But man, Edson Barboza's hands, he was doing very well. He learned a lot from his last fight, which was Gaethje, right?
Yeah, he got knocked out.
Yeah, Gaethje, and I think he learned a lot from that. He was spinning out. He wasn't staying in the pocket so much where he's going to, get in those kinds of exchanges.
Yeah.
So he would throw a couple crosses and spin out. My only thing is I loved how he was spinning out, but I thought he was spinning out too wide. He wasn't keeping he's too much distance.
Right.
And it was kind of like resetting the whole process for him.
By doing that, it's like he couldn't counter off when he exited. it was nice, but then he didn't have room to counter because he's so far out.
Exactly. If he would have stayed a little closer, I think it probably would have enticed Felder to do something, and Barboza could have fainted and did something, you know?
He might have been a landed body kick on the way out.
Exactly. I think there would have been a lot more doors to open if he would have stayed a little closer, spinning out, but I did like what he was doing.
Yeah, his movement was great, and it was a great fight.
Yeah.
And Paul Felder did great, too. He kept pressure. I was saying the last one, he got to pressure Edson Barboza.
Yeah.
We've seen time to time, if Barboza loses, it's because it's some guy that just keeps coming forward.
Yeah.
You know, takes the fucking pain you're going to fucking take from Barboza.
True.
Eats it and just keeps coming forward. Now, it was close. The second round became quite interesting, actually, because Barboza got a little hurt and he went for a takedown.
Dude, it was a clear open takedown.
Yeah.
And it was clean. He
took
his ass down
easily.
But, man, Paul Felder was landing elbows on Homeboy's head.
Nasty, man.
And it almost looked like the top of the head to me, but it was like closer to the forehead, but it was gushing.
Yeah, immediately.
Barboza was gushing blood, and I was pissed off.
He's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You know?
Basically, to say the least.
Barboza goes for takedown, gets it, but Paul Felder's just landing these vicious elbows.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're whooping his ass standing up. You know, it's still a close fight, but I thought, Barboza was edging him out from the first round. But, the second round, after he took him down, they finally got up, and it was a completely different story. Barboza now has blood in his eyes. He's a little tired, and I could always tell when he's a little tired because he always holds his hands together, how he usually does. I'm pretty sure everyone notices this when you watch Barboza fight. And then Paul Felder was just lighting him up with combos. Barboza seems disoriented, just not really in that zone anymore. And so from that, I thought, Felder got round 2, Barboza won.
So we're going 1-1 into the third round.
In my opinion.
Yeah, and honestly, the first round, Barboza. The second round, I was still didn't know. I didn't know who won it. It was close. So he had a takedown. Felder did pull. He went for a submission armbar.
Yeah.
Barboza slipped out. He's blood everywhere.
Exactly.
But it was a close round. And in the third round, it's like Barboza faded because of that cut. It's like it really fucked him up, man.
But he still landed good amount of shots, but Felder was just lighting his ass up.
And he was coming forward like a Terminator, not stopping. There was that really nice spinning back fist in that third round.
Dude, because I thought it was going to be a spinning back kick. And I thought it was so brilliantly done. And it was like you said, spinning back fist and just landed so clean. I was like, fuck
I
yeah.
hate that shit. I thought I was going to drop him.
I thought the same thing.
And he just, doom, and he just kept coming, there, man. And then it ended up down to a split decision, huh?
Okay, hold on. Let's read these fucking round cards real quick. 30-27 Barboza. 29-28 Felder. And then 30-27 fucking Paul Felder.
That's when Steven shit his pants, man.
I stood up and started cursing belligerently.
He walked out.
Fuck that shit. Are you kidding me, dog? Are you serious right now?
Yeah. Judging was weird on that one, huh?
It was. I thought Barboza did enough to edge this out. But
yeah, to me, neither fighter should have got 30-27. It was definitely 29-28.
I will agree with that.
And it could have been either guy's fight, but 30-27, I don't know.
True. Those 30-27s were a little out of place. I will give you that. But I don't know, man.
Especially the last round. We knew that was Felder's.
For sure.
We know that last round. And the first round was Barboza. So to me,
And I know I'm contradicting myself right now when I said I thought Paul Felder might have gotten the second round, but I keep forgetting that Barboza did get that clean takedown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why that one's iffy to me.
What's more important to you? If someone takes a dude down, but the dude on the ground is doing more damage from the bottom, is that more impressive to you?
In my eyes, yes. In the judges, we don't know because one had the one way, another one had,
the complete opposite.
Exactly. So
both fighters had the 30-27.
In my eyes, if someone takes me down, I'm elbowing the shit out of him. I'm winning.
Yeah.
And he did go for submission as well, so he should get a point for submission attempt. He got elbows on the ground.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's just a round.
So do you think it was two rounds Felder, one Barboza?
Yeah, but it could have gone either way. I wouldn't even be pissed if Barboza won it. I felt like both fights, it would have been a draw to me. Fuck it, just give him a draw.
Yeah.
These guys were warriors.
It was a great fight.
Dude, amazing. amazing. I hope that should be fight of the night.
Yeah, definitely one of them for sure.
Fight night, and I would love to see those guys bang again.
Yeah, because
no gay shit. Just I want to see these motherfuckers. I want to see them go to war again. All right.
Yeah, because now they're 1-1.
Yeah,
dude, I have to see a third.
Dude, that catapults Felder though. So now he's in the top 5.
Dude, yeah, and he called out fucking everyone: Cowboy, Gaethje, McGregor,
Ferguson.
Ferguson. Come on now, Paul Felder get fucking wrecked by Ferguson, bro.
All right,
that's the last person he wants to fight.
So who do you think he should fight next?
Well, the winner of Gaethje and Cowboy.
Really?
That's what I think.
Think he deserves that fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the top 5. He doesn't deserve nothing less. McGregor, I don't know when McGregor's coming back.
Yeah.
Who knows when he's coming back? Mm-hmm. But if he does, I mean, I guess he could fight Paul Felder. No. It's either McGregor or the winner of Cowboy and Gaethje.
I think the loser of Cowboy Gaethje should fight Felder.
That makes no sense.
I don't.
I'm gonna be honest. That makes no sense.
I just think they're too.
How are you gonna make a winner fight a loser?
I don't know, man. I just think they're just that much better than him. I think the winner will. I think the winner will just not be good.
I just think they're that much better than him.
A
lot of faith in your boy there, bud.
Felder's cool, man, but it was a tight fight, dude. I was not like he fucking breezed through this shit.
No, I don't
barely made it by a slither.
Yeah, barely.
So, I mean, give him a loser, not a winner, in my opinion. No. But what about Barboza?
I think he needs to take a break.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that's 2 losses in a row.
Yeah, he didn't get knocked out this time. He looked great.
He did look great.
Boxing looked good.
And I like how, like I commented before, I like how he changed his technique. I like how he learned from the Justin fight. Mm-hmm. But I just don't know who he fights next. Because he's fought a lot of the, top 5, top 8, 10 people.
Let me show you this.
What's good?
Barboza faces the loser of Gaethje and Cowboy. Let's say Cowboy loses. I like to see Cowboy and Barboza.
Dude, fuck yeah.
That's hot, right? And then fucking Gaethje and Felder. Why not?
I'm down for that. So the loser goes for Barboza. The winner gets Felder.
There you go.
Fucking love that.
Not bad, right?
I love that.
All right, brother.
Well, I stamped it.
Stamped it. It's official.
Certified.
By Steve-O. We got this shit. MMA Neighborhood. We're making picks.
We're
making matches.
Yeah.
Go Silva. Hit us up when you need it. All right.
That's good.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to fill up our Bloody Marys. We'll be right back with you guys.
Alrighty. And we are back with the MMA Neighborhood going over UFC 242, Khabib versus Dustin Poirier. And yeah, so here we go. What's so good, Devin?
I guess it's time.
What's time?
It's time for the main event of the evening.
What's good?
Khabib versus Poirier, guys.
Yeah, boy.
I was wrong on this one.
You sure were.
But, I was being biased. I want to see Poirier win, but Khabib did what he does best, and he smashed.
But you know what? You weren't the only one. I know a lot of people that were going for Dustin Poirier, and a lot of people put a lot of faith and a lot of stock in Dustin Poirier because of his last, 3-4 fights.
Yeah.
He was in a bunch of wars. He was showing that he was a different fighter, a better fighter, always progressing. And I like to use the word evolving.
Right. But tonight, it all went out the fucking window. Everything he trained, all his practice, it just didn't go into this fight. Because he fucking choked bad.
Big time. He was still coherent. When they, after the first round, when they went to his corner, you could see, he's waiting. He was very interactive with his coaches. He was aware of what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. He just had no answer. Mm-hmm. But you know what could have helped the answer is not move straight forward back versus a wrestler.
Yeah.
Maybe use your fucking footwork. Please. Maybe use some fucking angles.
Please.
Maybe some feints, possibly. Dustin Poirier didn't fucking show up. He didn't show us who he has been the past 3 or 4 fights.
Yeah, you watched the last fights. This wasn't the same Dustin Poirier. He choked, literally.
Hardcore.
Tapped, got choked, and he choked during the fight. He could not implement anything he trained for.
Nope.
You're right. Why is he moving straight back to the fence, getting pinned by a wrestler? You need movement. You need side. You need angles.
Exactly.
How are you going to just fight like that? The one highlight he had was the second round. I think he landed a good right, but it was a brawler right. It was a fucking wild throw.
Yeah, he threw maybe 3 or 4 in the exchange, and it looked like he kind of you know,
he might have dazed
Khabib, maybe, but he didn't follow through. And like you said, sloppy as shit striking.
He dazed Khabib with a wild fucking shot, and he kept throwing the right. He didn't set anything up after that.
No, he didn't really do anything, honestly.
Yeah, it was sad. It was sad, guys. Team America, fuck no, didn't happen tonight, man.
And so we're talking about it was a 3rd round submission, and the camera was right there when Khabib had his back, and Dustin Poirier lifts his head up, spits, and to me, when someone has your back, I don't think you want to lift your fucking head up. No. So Khabib just slowly slips his arm right there, punches him with the left, sinks it in with the right, folds it in.
That choke was deep.
Done for.
It was deep. It was painful. You can tell. He tapped very quickly.
Yeah, very much instantly.
And I feel bad for Poirier. I think he could have been. We could have got a lot better fight out of him in that one, but it's almost like the adrenaline came over him, and like I said, he just wasn't him. He didn't get to perform how he should have, and he knows that. At the end, it was heartbreaking to see him he's fucking crying and shit, man. He didn't get to do what he trained to do in this fight.
Even though I was going for Khabib, I did still want to see a good performance from both of them, Dustin Poirier, I thought he was going to put on a way better fight, I do like the dude as a fighter and whatnot. He seems like a cool person, but, of course I'm going to go with the Russian, naturally. But he just didn't, like you said, he trained hard for this fight, and he didn't implement anything. He very much fell into Khabib's plan, his strategy, his kind of fight, and I don't want to say Dustin fought with emotion, but he fought with stupidity, and I don't know what's worse.
Yeah, I don't think it was emotion either. He just wasn't using what he trained. He was caught in the moment. Like when he was getting grappled in the first round, instead of trying to get up, he's trying to reverse Khabib. You're not gonna reverse this guy.
And he was popping it.
But when he popped, like he'd explode, try to reverse the position, and it ended up getting him stuck in a worse position, like full mount.
Yeah.
So anytime he's trying to escape, he's trying to reverse instead of get out. Yeah, and I think that really sabotaged him, because instead of trying to just get out of there, he's trying to fucking reverse Khabib, and it puts him in this fucked up position.
Yeah. And
I think he lost confidence very quickly because of that.
Yeah, that was in the first round, right?
Right.
Yeah, in the second round, like we said, he had that one exchange, and he kind of looked like he, lit his fire a little more.
A little confidence back.
A little bit, but it instantly went away when Khabib just lays into you, man. Just lays into you, pressures you. Like, he leans his whole body on you against that cage. And, that's another thing that he could have avoided. Dustin could have avoided with, spinning a fucking around.
Yeah, movement.
Like, you fucking, what are you doing?
Angle and counter. If you can move to your left and right, if you can circle around, you can get a counter off. If you're going to back straight up, you're fucked. Yeah. You're going to get just wrestled back down. You cannot back straight up.
Yeah.
And it's easier said than done.
For sure. We are just fans and, people that do a podcast on this shit.
Right. We don't know shit. But, it was just sad to watch. I know Poirier's better than that.
For sure. We didn't see the same fighter like him going against Eddie Alvarez.
No.
Or
even the Holloway. He had a great movement.
Holloway.
He had great movement in that fight.
Yeah.
Great footwork. His feet were flat in this one, and he did not have movement.
Yeah.
And Khabib, even in the beginning of the fight, Khabib almost looked a little emotional because he's in Abu Dhabi, which is close to his home country, Dagestan.
Yeah.
His father's there for the first time. His father's allowed to watch his fight and head coach him, or be in his corner. And Khabib looked like if it was the time to beat him, it'd be this time.
Dude, I thought the same thing, because you could see in his face, his whole demeanor in Khabib. Yeah, you could tell. I don't know if it would be if he had nerves or being worried. I just think the amount of pressure from everyone that he's gonna try to impress, I think it was a huge weight on his shoulders.
He said it at the end of the fight. He's like, I got a lot of weight on my back.
Exactly.
So he is feeling that pressure. He's got the whole country, his family, friends, fans. So I think Khabib was somewhat weaker in that state of mind, than he could have fucking got knocked out that fight. But Poirier just was feeling the same pressure, obviously.
You know what that reminds me from Khabib saying that? GSP.
Yeah.
GSP, same thing. So dominant. have the whole country on his side. And, you know, after a while, his fights started getting staler and staler. And, you know, he was winning them, but not in spectacular fashion. And I'm curious if this is the start of Khabib's stellar and stellar fights. But he's going to keep winning. But, you know, hear me out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm getting at. You get what I'm saying? You know, he's going to just keep kind of playing it safe and not trying to play
safer and safer.
Just to get the wins and to impress everybody. But at the end, probably, you know, GSP it, you know, I gotta fucking step away for a minute and come back and, you know, fuck up the middleweight title, but, you know, like GSP does. But,
well, do you think GSP's in the future of this Khabib?
Dog,
this Khabib journey, that the greatest of all time Khabib?
I would fucking love to see that. I would pay $200 to see that.
Oh, that's it. GSP Khabib, fuck yeah,
dude, bro. I would fuck yeah. Are you kidding me?
Let's get that fucking going, man.
Like, Dana White needs to fucking calm the fuck down and saying, no, GSP can't fight him. Dude, shut up.
Yeah.
You're gonna let
he knows damn
who's
well.
that WWE guy that let in the middleweight or whatever? CJ Punk.
CM Punk. Oh my god, great point.
Dude, they let him come in. But you're not gonna let GSP drop down to lightweight and fight for the fucking title?
You know what that seems to me? He's scared.
Who?
He's scared. Dana White. He's scared. I'm not talking shit on Dana White. I love this guy.
No, me too.
But I think UFC, not just Dana White, but UFC as a company, is scared that if GSP does drop down that weight and beats Khabib, and then just retires, it fucks up Khabib's fucking game. It fucks up the whole company, you know?
Yeah.
Because now Khabib's been beaten, and now GSP's gone. So everybody's like, well, he lost to GSP, so now his flair goes down.
Well, don't just say GSP couldn't do it. Just say, like, look, if you beat him, you have to defend it at least one time.
But we seen him not with the middleweight thing.
But he said that beforehand.
Yeah.
He said that beforehand. But with this, since you're probably right, you know, there's so much at stake.
Yeah.
Because Michael Bisping just won the belt. There wasn't really...
Yeah, they're like, get rid of him anyway.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah,
but with Khabib... Put it in the contract, GSP. If you want to fight him and drop down and you win, you have to defend it at least once.
Yeah,
have to.
That seems reasonable, right? I mean, but you could see where if he beats Khabib, it just fucks up their whole promotion.
Oh, for sure. I never thought about it like that. But yeah,
I think that's the real reason why he doesn't want that fucking fight. Because if something like that happens, they lost that star just for someone who's gonna retire.
Because Khabib's now 28-0.
Yeah.
What a boss.
Yeah,
fucking monster.
I wouldn't call him the most dominant champion.
No.
Too soon. He finally beat a top 5 guy besides McGregor.
Yeah,
and he's got some heavy guys coming his way. So we got what's next for them besides GSP. The fan, you know, that's a dream. That's a dream fight.
Dream fight, yeah.
Right. So what's a realistic fight? What could be next?
The realistic fight is. What did I say? Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, I think you said it 6 times in the last podcast.
Oh, was it 6 times?
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson. I'll say it 2 more. Tony Ferguson. Tony motherfucking Ferguson, sir.
All right.
That's the only fight to fucking make.
All right.
Only fight to make. Anyone else, I'm gonna fucking spit at you.
Oh, come on, man. Don't spit on me.
I'm gonna spit on you.
Well, I agree. He deserves it the most.
Hell sure. Yeah, dog. Come on now.
The most wins. The longest win streak at the currently in the UFC, and he just defeated Cowboy. He just defeated Showtime Pettis.
Yeah,
he's beat the who's who in the lightweight division.
He's on a 12-fight win streak.
Except there is one man.
Oh my god,
there is still one man. Forever back to the day he dies, and he will beat Khabib. So if it ain't Ferguson, I'm gonna go with Conor McGregor. I think one of those 2 guys will be next.
Will
be next. You watch it.
Dude, I swear. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Tony Ferguson's next for Khabib.
Okay.
Hands down. I don't know what Conor McGregor's going I don't even know when he's gonna come back. I don't know what's next for him. But possibly I do know what's next for him. Mm-hmm. So, which kind of leads us to our next topic in a sense. Next week, Cowboy versus Gaethje's going on.
Yeah, what a fucking fight right there, huh?
Yes, sir.
Woo, that's fireworks, bro.
Dude. But we'll wrap it around for you guys. Don't trip. But Gaethje versus Cowboy, that's going to be fireworks, I bet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't fucking wait.
Who do you think, though?
Is going to win that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough, dude. I love both guys. Honestly, I think they're fucking Bad motherfuckers, both of them. It's gonna be a fucking war. I'm leaning a little bit towards Gaethje. It's like I always say, the pressure kind of gets Cowboy sometimes, but Cowboy, he's proven me wrong. You know, he's proven me wrong. My hat's off to him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick Gaethje.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Gaethje, but I'm not gonna doubt either man in that one, man.
Yeah. I'm definitely leaning the opposite.
Yeah. Good. Fucking good. Oh yeah.
I think Cowboy is more technically sound than Gaethje. Gaethje is like, he's a wild man. He's throwing bombs and shit.
Agree.
But I think Cowboy, technically he could land him on some sneaky shit.
Yeah.
And I think he could edge him out.
All right. Well, we'll see next weekend, man.
But hold on a second.
Where you going with this?
You're going somewhere. I know, I was going somewhere.
Where you going?
So, we were wondering what Barboza's going to do in Felder, right?
Right.
So, I think Paul Felder being the winner of this fight versus Barboza, I think he should get the winner of Cowboy versus Gaethje.
Yeah.
And to wrap it all around like a nice little bow, McGregor gets the loser of Barboza, basically.
How dare you?
You know what I'm saying?
I can't agree with that.
No?
Because it's McGregor.
Why
it's
not?
McGregor. Maybe the winner of Gaethje and Cowboy.
Dude, you
fights McGregor. Maybe.
No.
Or
Paul Felder.
Or McGregor sits back and lets Ferguson fight Khabib.
Yeah.
And he takes on the winner of that.
You're so high.
I'm not high. I just had a little Bloody Mary. That's just 5 glasses. But it's okay. I'm being real. They're not gonna risk him on something like that. It has to be a fucking big promotion fight, something they can sell. Now, mind you, Cowboy's always gonna sell. I think McGregor and Cowboy can always sell.
Yeah. I can see that. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see McGregor versus either of those.
Yeah, same here.
Or Cowboy.
Or Felder. But if I had to be realistic, like McGregor's already said he wants his belt back, I can see him waiting, have Khabib fight Ferguson, and then just fucking take on the winner of that. Is it fair? No, but come on, it's McGregor.
But what about
it's McGregor?
What about Jesus?
It's the proper way. It's the proper way.
What about if McGregor actually meant possibly dropping back down and fucking up Holloway?
I like that too.
I love that actually. I don't know
if he can cut that. Shit looks fucking really sick when he cuts that weight.
What if he does though?
If he does, I'm down. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that fight. They haven't fought for fucking a long time.
Years.
And besides Poirier, that was Holloway's last loss before that. So hell yeah, let it be, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so great. Fucking lightweight's just fucking amazing,
dude.
Anybody can fight anybody right now, and it's a great fight.
Yeah,
you know?
Like the top 10 really is like
it's
just so
on fire. That's why it's
fire.
so hard to even get cracking in there. Like if you're outside that top 10, good luck.
Yeah,
trying
bro.
to get in it.
We got fucking murderers.
We do. Next weekend, Cowboy and Gaethje. That's fucking fun. That's gonna be funner than this main event, dude. Honestly.
Todd Duffy's coming back in
Todd Duffy,
dude. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I like Todd Duffy, motherfucker.
You know, next weekend is a great free card.
Yeah.
You know? So you guys gotta check that one out. It's
for sure.
A fan freebie. And we're actually the MMA Neighborhood is gonna make a trip to LA.
That's right. That's right. A little announcement for the MMA Neighborhood.
So if
real
you guys
quick.
want to come say what's up, we'll be at Bellator 228. And it's gonna be at the Inglewood Forum.
That's right.
So we'll be there, down on the ground level.
That's right.
And we're gonna be watching our boy Machida take on Musasi in a rematch.
That's right, bro.
So we'll be there representing the MMA Neighborhood. Hope you guys can fucking come and say what's up.
Yeah, and we'll be wearing a MMA Neighborhood shirt.
Yeah,
so if you guys want to come, say, "Yo, I listen to your shit."
Oh yeah, man.
Fucking do so and shit.
Dude, we'll appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have a drink and we'll fucking have a good time, man. And watch some badass fights.
Hell yeah, put face to the voices, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to get to see the sexiness behind the voice.
I like that.
we don't really cover Bellator, but we still are fans, so we're gonna go check this shit out live. It's in our neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure.
We're the MMA neighborhood, so we're gonna check it out. Come down and see us, man.
That's right. So probably wrap it up. This is us, MMA Neighborhood, talking about UFC 242, Khabib versus Dustin, and make sure to like, subscribe, comment, say we're wrong. We'll tell you might be right. Or we'll probably talk shit to you and say you're wrong. But you know what? It's not an MMA Neighborhood without you. And I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we will see you guys next time.
Have a good one.